all the instructions. I mean, look how good the box is, dude. I mean,
yeah.
Original.
So there's the Game Genie in the books.
Yep, Game Genie, books, all the magazines. Now this kit was slightly used, but that one's still factory sealed, dude.
I'd give you $70 for this pile. I don't know if that's gonna work for you.
70 for the pile.
Yeah, it was just a little hectic because I'm helping my buddy with his booth, and then we've been running around seeing what we could find at the show.
Oh, I totally get it, man. I mean,
And then my shop's a man down because I'm normally helping them on Saturday, and they're swamped. And then I'm getting caught, like what you were doing. Other people are doing it.
Oh, well, I'm sure. It's only a little over 2 hours away. So.
Well, a lot easier than going to Greenville or Greer.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not opposed to a road trip.
But you should check the store out. You'd have fun.
Dude, I've been watching your videos like crazy, man.
So you know when we were talking on the phone and I told you Guns and Navarone and you said I don't have that?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know, because I have an Iwo Jima set.
You do?
But it's in a flat box and it has the planes and everything, but it's a mat and you got some obstacles and stuff. And yours is the Guns and Navarone Mountain.
Yes, I mean, but it says Iwo Jima
right.
on it.
So I didn't know that.
Okay.
So that's 100% Guns and Navarone set, slapped Iwo Jima, and they put some planes in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell
and
you.
that's why I wanted it, personally, because I love the Guns and Navarone play set, and I didn't know there was a variation of it for Iwo Jima.
Yeah, it's always just shown up as Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
That I've looked at, so.
So this is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, what I did, so I'll show you what we got as we go through.
Okay, so there's the Transformers, the Monster Makers.
Yep, Monster Maker, the 5.
So the Wizard of Oz stuff that we talked about.
Yep, and the 2 Transformers.
Okay.
All right, and I'm giving you these too, man. A couple I just thought that'd be cool for you to throw in your store. So.
Yeah.
But the boxes are perfect. Like I said, these I had opened, put the stickers on them, and then they've been in the box.
And this was really cool. Now
Have
I
you
had
ever
this.
played with this?
Yeah.
Dude, I had so much fun with that thing. The box is rough, but it's 100% complete. I've got a bunch of colored pencils in there. It's still got some of the original charcoal stuff.
Nice.
And even some of my cousins and my little drawings in there. So
yeah,
there you go, man.
They did this for, so there's like a mini Ninja Turtle version of this.
That was a blast. Okay, so we got that.
All right.
All right. This one I think you're gonna be pretty pleased with here. So let's see, we had those figures. So let's see, that was 150, that's 175 right there. Because I think we were at 6 1/4 is what.
Yeah, because I have a notepad here. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly it. So what we've got here.
So this is something I'm not super knowledgeable on, but I'm going to be at this video game show to promote RetroCon, so that retro toys. So
right.
this would be perfect because I have literally none of this in the store because there's a video game guy down the way.
Awesome. All right, so you got all the plastic cases. I have every one of the instruction manuals. So this is 20 games here, 2 of the bigger joysticks. This is actual 4-player, so you can plug this in and do 4 controllers on it. Plus the other 6 games here with all of the
manuals are there.
This is the one right here, man. I think this is the piece you're going to be excited about.
Yeah. See that? Yeah, that's, and it's a nice looking box.
It's a little yellow.
No, but that looks great.
But dude, look at this.
See, this is gray on mine.
This is, I threw in the barbed wire fence, but all this 100%. The only thing I'm missing is when you go through this door back here, there was a little gray ramp that clipped on, like a little ramp for the things to drive over the door. There. That's the only piece missing. So no broken wheels, couple of rungs cracked on the ladder.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But if you take a look, you'll see the type of shape. Check this out. Even the flag stickers are perfect, dude.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and I threw a little plastic mat in for you.
Yeah.
For you to have.
See, if you can see this.
Oh, it is gray. And like yellow pieces. Okay, it's a variation set. Okay.
And see, this is more like your box.
I gotcha.
And it's just Navarone. And the colors are different. It's got the little photo in the insert.
Man, that
So
is
I had,
crazy.
so that's what, it's a little bit more special because I didn't know this one existed.
Okay.
And I love this play set because I had this as a kid. And when I would go to my friend's house, we would take this
Yeah,
box.
well, you see, I had no idea about Guns of Navarone.
Yeah.
It's just Iwo Jima and it's
Yep.
marks.
Yeah, yeah.
So there you go, man.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. And this was got a catalog or a slip on here from
Yeah.
Sears and Roebuck.
Sears and Roebuck, man.
Yeah.
This, I know you said you had Star Wars, but I brought my Lego Millennium Falcon. I didn't know if you were interested. I brought everything. I've labeled all your boxes for you. 100% complete, all the minifigs in it, plus the instructions. All right, man. So, all the instructions. I mean, look how good the box is, dude. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
original.
So there's the Game Genie in the books.
Yep, Game Genie, books, all the magazines. Now this kit was slightly used, but that one's still factory sealed, dude.
Okay.
So, I mean, and then this was just an extra case. So there's the system. 100% working. I actually hooked it up less than a year ago. These were little just add-ons to the side, but original controllers, zapper gun. The only thing I don't have is Rob the Robot because that set wasn't available when I bought this one.
Yeah, the other one's that's a longer box, right?
Yeah.
And it had, yeah.
Yeah, this one was the special that was just the system, and this one had Super Mario, but I can't remember if I bought the zapper separate or not. But again, you've got everything but Rob the Robot.
Okay.
Yeah, all this is just slip-ons.
So it's just got an extra.
Yeah, so you can just, it's the actual real controller, just little.
So this is just some after party thing made to.
A case to hold.
Yeah, because I had an Intellivision, so I had a thing that you would pop it in.
Yep.
And it would have like a
Like
cover
a little
like that.
smoke top on the top of it. All right, so we got the Nintendo, we got the Iwo Jima, so that was $450. Transformers was $550. The Wizard of Oz was
Five.
$6.
Yeah. And then we were Monster Maker was
And Monster Maker
25.
25, so $6.25.
All right, so that's this.
This is all your stuff, what we agreed to.
Right.
Now, obviously, you saw pictures of everything. I know you said you didn't need any Star Wars stuff or anything at all.
What do you want for it?
Well, I'll tell you what. You told me what you sell for. You said all your 90 Star Wars that are carded.
Yeah, on the smalls.
You sell for smalls 5.
Right.
Would you do $250 each, or is that
I probably wouldn't.
2 each?
How many do you have?
48. Do 100 for all 48. And then I've got 7 of the.
So those
rotate,
Epic one,
the
yeah.
Epic that turn. One of them, I don't know why the plastic is yellow. Maybe they made it yellow because it's like Qui-Gon out in the desert. But I know you said you sold those for 10.
I do.
Would you do those 5 each?
And how many of those do you have? 7, you
I
said?
think 7. Yeah.
So that's 35.
Yes, that'd be like 135.
And
then I do have the Luke 100.
Right,
unopened.
right. That one's more. I'd have to look.
Right.
It might be 40. It could be more.
Right.
I'd have to check.
I've got the 300 Boba Fett.
Yep.
The what is it, 3 3/4 inch?
Yeah,
And
it's in
I've
a little box like
and
that,
I've got
tapered.
an Ewok Wicket Warwick unopened, and I can pull all that stuff.
Yeah,
out
we
and
could
let you
look.
see. 'Cause again, man, I totally understand. You are in it to make money, and I'm in it to make
Yeah.
sell. So
Legos Millennium Falcon 7190. What were you thinking on the Falcon if you had some sort of an idea?
I'll be honest. eBay is. I know you're the professional. I'm gonna be honest with you. What I've seen it priced at is around 150. I'd be willing to do 100 for it. You think that'd be enough profit margin for you? Now, I'll be honest, you'll probably sell the set. You could probably sell the minifigs that is separate.
Well, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the minifigs.
Yeah.
A set of 6 get about $100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So people have lost the minifigs then.
Well, yeah. At least in my, I'm not by far not an expert on Lego, but I know it seems to be the minifigs tend to be where the money's at.
Valuable stuff, but I'm selling the set, man.
Yeah, and the older figures had the yellow faces. I do know that,
Yep.
to where they have a more flesh tone now.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're willing to do 100 on this, man, I'm good with that.
All right, well, let's leave it here while I look at the
All
other
right.
stuff.
Yep. Let me pull out the.
But I'm gonna slide this
This one I have no idea. I know Star Wars is more your thing, but I do have an original. This is set number 112. I have no idea. I've not looked this one up myself.
All right, we've been getting lots of questions about where you can get these shirts. So if you go to the About section on the YouTube, scroll all the way to the right, click the About, scroll down, T-shirt link. That's it. And Travis isn't wearing his. So he doesn't even know where the link is.
I know where the link is.
Hey. I might give you $10 for that Lego set. Or do you keep it for nostalgia?
You know what? For that,
that's fine.
Because I'll be honest, I've never looked that one up. I had looked up the Falcon, kind of knew where it was.
Yeah, I mean, here's one in auction. Well, no, I take that back. That's box only. But somebody's got that and that for that.
Yeah, well, we know what people price at versus what they think.
Right.
Yeah, I try to look at bids.
There's
to see
one used, $20. Because bids tend to underperform, so you really want to find a fixed price.
You try to find the fixed.
Auctions underperform, and so that.
You know what, man? If you're willing to go 10 on that, because I'm never going to get it back out.
Okay.
I'm serious.
So on these.
Now I've got 2 unopened. This one is still one Maul is unopened, one was displayed, one Vader was unopened.
So that one's
one
open.
Was displayed. Yeah. So this was displayed.
Yeah,
obviously that one was displayed. Boba was displayed. This Vader was displayed. Okay, here you go. This one was the non-displayed, still in the wrap, and this Maul was never displayed.
All right.
All right, so we got those, and then we've got the never displayed Luke.
Yeah, let me check this one. This is the one I know these.
All right, and I brought these. Do you sell any type of books or collector stuff?
I'd probably sell those books for $5.
Really?
And they'll sit.
I'll hold on to these then, man, because honestly, I like to go back into these and just look at them.
Those books are cool. This is about $40. So let me just tell you my math on this pile.
Yeah.
I'd give you $70 for this pile. I don't know if that's gonna work for you.
70 for the pile. So let's see.
The open ones are worth 10. The sealed one.
I figured you. Oh, so you can't even sell them for 20?
Open? No.
Open. They're okay. So there's just not a huge market for those.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna be lucky to get $20 for these sealed and these particular ones, because when you look at how technology got better.
Yeah.
This guy looks.
Yeah, I got you.
He don't look at this big gauntlet.
Oh, I got you, man.
It's like oven mitt gloves. So these and I probably have 50 to 100 of these just piled up, and it's because this is open.
Yeah, so basically
Open,
what we're saying is the
open.
open ones are worth roughly.
It's probably. I mean, I might be able to get 20 for him loose, but I
Yeah.
take them out of the box and put them on
Right.
the counter because it's just too much empty space.
Nope, I got it, man. I'll tell you what. Let's. So we did 10 on the Lego. Can we do 75 on the figures? Is that fair?
Yeah. So then it's all right. All
That
right.
cool?
Yep. Yep.
All right. Couple of quick. Oh, hold on. These were the.
Okay.
And that's the only. I have no idea.
It's just yellowed.
It just okay. The
Yeah.
rest of them, it was all stored in the same place. This one yellowed, never displayed, just in closets, and
Yeah.
so
It just happens. How? I have no idea.
I don't know. The rest of them are crystal clear. So I think we said 5 each for
Right.
these.
So $35.
All right. So you got those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And I know you said you had a ton of these, but what I do have. Oh, forgot about these.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
mini
so
lunch
there's-
boxes.
I think there's 48 figures there, plus the Boba and the Wicket, and I don't know what these are worth. I've never looked them up.
I'm gonna guess this is 20, but oh. Yeah, I mean, you could buy it $15.99, but you know you got to pay shipping. But I'd sell this for 20. But
Do 10 on that one, and what's Wicket worth? Probably the same.
I
Give or take.
Yeah. So So what do we see? 100 for the figures.
Yeah, there's 48. If we're
Yeah.
doing 2 each, we can just do 100 on those. 10 each for these.
So then they're at 120.
Yep. What about the boxes? I've never looked them up. These are the hallmarks.
That I don't know.
Have no idea on these. Just have
Yeah,
them.
this I don't know.
They are numbered. I know that. If you can sell them, what, 15 a piece?
Yeah,
How about 20 for the set?
that's fine.
Is that cool?
Yep. So we'll throw that in. All right. So
I don't know what any type of a market is for VHS sealed, just because it's all Star Wars.
yeah, no, I like it. Being honest, I sell this for $10, but mine are never sealed.
Mm-hmm.
I sell these for $10.
Gotcha.
They're not sealed. This I'd sell for 5, and this I'd sell for 10. But they are sealed, and I know people are freaking out over sealed VHS.
Yes.
But I also wonder if that's money laundering.
I honestly have no idea. I mean,
So this would come down to what do you want for it, and what do I
honestly
want to pay it?
I have no idea what the value is. I've not looked any
20,
up,
40, 60.
and that's just being honest. You can tell I'm trying to be I'm a straight shooter, man. I mean, you tell me what you think, so you could make money. If I think I could do better on eBay or something, then I'll just put it out there. I mean, that's.
I'd probably say $50.
You know what, man? I'm in.
Okay.
50's good.
All right. So
If
then,
you're good on 50, I'm good.
So I'm moving this over.
Yup. Now, a couple of extra little things I wanted to show you. There's a couple more things you might be interested in, but. All
I mean,
right.
these are cool.
Yeah, I was going to show you. I've got some Star Wars cards, very few football and baseball cards, some of the old Star Wars catalog or Star Wars catalogs, Matchbox catalogs, and I have no idea where these come from, but I've had those since I was a kid. Puppy
Yeah, these
Star
are.
Wars.
Yep.
So, if you want to take a look at any of that, that's cool. This I thought you might be interested in. This is kind of my hodgepodge stuff.
All right.
That I just showed you. So, okay, I got a broken tail rotor with the piece in, could probably be fixed.
Right.
Old tank with a missing wheel, and this is the one I showed you that was loose if you wanted to do build pieces or something. Some of these were shot. This is some old G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, these are G.I. Joe.
Yeah, it was
sandbags.
G.I. Joe sandbags, and got the deuce and a half missing the half.
I just like the box.
Yeah, and tank with somebody cut the front off, and a plane without a propeller. This is kind of the build stuff.
Right.
I don't know if you would want to use it to set up this. I don't have the play mat. This is a cousin's, but it was from Mark's.
Yeah, no, I just like the box.
Yeah, so I mean, that could be like all of that, and then these I didn't know if you had interest in. The old Tonka Jeeps. I don't know if there's any value to these.
I have one guy that buys Tonka from me.
Okay. This one was a little more modern. This one was another cousin's, and that looks more of the older style. Has a little chip there and clearly been outside, but not. So, I mean, I have no idea.
I'd say $20 for this box.
We were on the same page.
Glad I brought my van here.
Did you know about these? You remember the Zoids? This was the Tomy stuff I was talking about. The original Zoids.
Yeah, no.
100% complete with instructions. The wind-ups still work. Few extra parts. Little yellow, but even the little guys are in there.
Wow, he's got like stilts.
Yeah, the T-Rex, like the woolly mammoth, and like a pterodactyl.
I'd say like $30.
Done.
All right.
I'm trusting your ad and everything in there.
Yeah, I am.
So,
Yeah.
all right, cool. I know you're not interested in any of the die-cast stuff, right? You said you got tons of that.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I would.
I got
pass.
a couple other things. You're a tabletop guy. Have you ever heard of Mage Knight?
I've heard of it.
I've got the complete first 2 sets, and I honestly don't remember if I started the third. All the uniques. I've got all the instructions. I even have some extra. I've got boxes from each set. So this is Lancer's expansion. Throwing all all like I bought various types of stuff that you can do to set up the tabletop. Some extra dice, like bought jewels and stuff to use with it, but basically got felt to put down. Kept a box from. All right, so we had the Lancers expansion. These are all original boxes from each.
You good?
Is he good?
I'd be honest with you.
All right.
I'd pass.
Okay. That's 100% all the weapons and everything for every figure. I just don't have them separated correctly. Like they're all in here.
Okay,
You've got the pictures. So this is the metal. This is all the Star Wars. So it's this kind of stuff. They're all from the same
Like this
era.
guy in the package is $10.
If you have no use for them.
Yeah, I have a ton of it. Like this box might
Right.
be. I might give you $10 for this box.
I'd rather hold on
Yeah,
to that
yeah,
just
yeah.
because they're fun display pieces.
Yeah, yeah. So right here, everything we're looking at $995, including the Halo guy.
Okay. Was that with the Millennium Falcon?
That's not with
Not
that.
with the Millennium Falcon.
Right. So then let me. So $1,095 with the Millennium Falcon.
All right.
Yes.
So I'll call it 1,100. Just make it easy.
1,100. All right. Oh, so then you could check out our show, Retro Toy Con. The link is there. Adding more guests shortly. It's a killer show. Gotta go. It's not a Comic-Con. It's a toy show.
No, I'm sorry. They did them in San Diego last year, and then they did them in New York. And I have both sets of those.
So then we,
Hold on, it's Jawa Palooza in 505. Loose pews.
but we're gonna start with room 2. Or
Floor 2.
floor 2.
Nothing yet.
Nothing down here? All right, next side. Yeah, he was with us on the 4th floor. So we did do 2 yesterday.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Oh, that I don't know.
What would you charge to do something of this scale, like, an 11 by 17?
I've never actually charged anybody for my stuff because I just kind of did it for fun.
No, we do a toy show every year called
Yeah.
Retro Toy Con.
Oh yeah, I started doing these at Celebration in Anaheim. But here's the one for this show.
Oh, cool.
I did like the retro. So got this one for Hellgirl. And
Yeah,
then
that's cool.
this is the set for Anaheim that I did.
Oh, wow. You know what the crazy thing is? Whenever these come in, whenever these come in and I do this, sometimes there's a weapon underneath.
Really?
But I'm sure these were thoroughly checked. Remember when we were selling the one in the case? Because the piping's always gone.
Gold trim, yeah.
I had some really sharp ones we put out.
It's kind of got, oh, it's faded.
So I've got all the Transformers over in our store. They're all marked with missing pieces with Post-its. So I'm going through here with our friend Bobby, and he is getting
Yeah, I just got
all the parts that I'm missing for my Transformers.
These were great. Were these 7-Eleven?
I think so. I mean, it's a set of 8 from Coke.
I swear I would get Slurpees in these.
Yeah, they might be. But I mean, they made so many different. They made a few different style plastic cup sets, vintage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Spade piece number 20.
Oh, yeah.
So they knew where to put it. That's where all those signs are
Oh, wow. So the Transformer ones too?
from. Yep.
Yeah, the Black Series, Black Marvel.
So did they just leave him at the end of the show?
Well, I wish you would have come here when I had all my X-Wings. You see now that
He
they're
still has a
being-
lot of X-Wings,
they
so
were
it's
being
not
sold.
like...
This is where Jim Swearigan came in. And
Did he
we had-
really?
We had the moment where it went viral on the IC where everybody saw that photo because he came in and he was playing with the X-Wings
Oh, that's cool.
right here in the room.
I saw that photo.
Yeah, it made it
Yeah.
across the IC and it was quite
See,
a
I'm
surreal
thinking
moment.
I got to bring him to my show.
Yeah, for sure. I say it's Ryan, right?
It is Ryan.
Yeah.
And
Jeff.
Jeff. All right, I will not forget.
That's all good.
And you need to come to my show.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You'll have fun. There's no such thing as a Han Stormtrooper unless it's the crappy Fruit Loops mail away.
Right, exactly.
There's an M6 and an M7 blaster for Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And the M7 goes with Hong Kong and the M6 goes with Taiwan. Did I get that
You're
right?
100% correct.
Right. And in the history of me putting together figures, I'm putting the you know, the Stormtrooper blaster, to be generic,
The Imperial.
Right.
blaster, yeah.
is a blue-black.
Right.
But there's
There's like 8 different versions of this blaster with different versions from, you know, different factory variants.
right.
And most people just think that they're all the same, but once you start to get into the different factory variants, you realize that some are supposed to be paired up with certain figures.
Right.
And then you get in that rabbit hole, and it's a whole lot
So
of
to
fun.
put out a true Boba Fett, whether
Right.
it requires a certain blaster, and that's very helpful in this line of work that I do, selling toys for a living, to make sure you do it right and put the right things with the right figures.
Well, you'll find that you will be able to not only get a premium when you have it matched up correctly, but the people that are those true collectors, the toy connoisseurs,
Right.
they're going to respect you and your business that much more when you.
They're
take
going to
the
want to know that
time
you did it
to
exactly
match that
right
up
and
with the
100%.
right ones, yeah.